Hey, I hope all is going well and you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Welcome to episode 505 of Encouragement Notes. And today I want to give Ali Stroker a happy birthday shout out. Today is her birthday, and Ali has had an impact on me and many others within the disability community. Not only is she one of our sisters just because she's a sister with a disability as well, but we also come from the same dance lineage. She was one of the original Rolettes back in 2012 when the group started, and she left the team, I believe it was 2014, 2015, but she has kept in touch with all of us and just continued to pass on what she knows about carrying yourself with confidence in a world where you're not always accepted. She was the first groundbreaker to be a wheelchair user on a Broadway stage. She was the first woman, the first person in general to win a Tony. And in her Tony speech, she told Broadway what is up. She told them that we were ready to be represented authentically in that arena. And it was also a call to action for all of us. All of us who did not have that representation growing up now did. And when she won the Tony, many of us took it very, very seriously. The people that were little kids got excited and just said, you know what, that is me. And there's actually footage of a little boy watching the Tonys and meeting Ali at the Today Show. But for us adults, it was the call to action to step up and be the best representation we can be for the younger generation that is coming up behind us. And I know that I have taken that very seriously from day one of her saying that, because I myself did not always feel like I fit in, and I've had my own disability identity struggles because I wanted to be quote unquote normal. But I will tell you, last year when I saw Ellie speak at RE, at home in RE, at RE, and you will often hear me refer to Rolette's experience as home, because it is a place where we as women all come together just to support and cheer each other on with everything we have and in everything we do. But specifically in Ali's seminar, she told us that we are allowed to roll into any room and have confidence. And for me, that was big, because I had never seen somebody within my age group say that before. And so when I first met Ali, it was not last year, but the year before, when she came home for the first time since winning a Tony. She had made history in 2019, and she came back to RE in 2024. Okay, so she won the Tony in 2019, and she came back to RE in 2024. And that year was the year that we met. And in introducing myself to her. I'm getting all tongue-tied remembering it. But in introducing myself to her, I broke down and cried because it was just so magical to be sitting literally in front of the person that you wanted to see your whole life. And by that, I mean you wanted to see somebody that looks like you doing what you want to do on a Broadway stage your whole life. And I was so elated to meet her. So much elated that I lost my words and I could barely get my name out. But when I finally did calm down and I was excuse me, and I was physically able to speak, I told her that my biggest dream is to see a fully rolling cast of Wicked on the Broadway stage. And that I went further than that and I said, I'm a true green girl because I have CP, cerebral palsy, and I think Elphaba should be played by somebody who is truly green. So that is still one of my biggest dreams. And if you guys listen to my little piece that I did earlier, one of my biggest dreams as well is to be a public speaker within different venues. I would just love to share my story with multiple audiences in person. And I just thank you, Allie, for opening up everybody's dreams and letting us know that we could dream big and that we belong in certain spaces. But you also said that if in fact we do not belong in certain spaces, that it's not our fault. They're just not ready for us. And if they're not ready for us, then why want to fight to be there? Because we need people that will champion us and just fight as hard as we are fighting and see us as worthy of representing ourselves and as strong and passionate people. So thank you so much, sis, for doing all of that for all of us, and I look forward into rolling in your tracks and just paving my own way as well in this life of disability that I've come to love so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Happy birthday, Allie. I love you. And I will see all of you soon. Bye-bye.